Good morning, Cancerians. This is a reading for the month of August. I already shuffled the cards, said my prayers, burning incense, and I've laid the cards, and I have the following message for you. At the moment, you're in a phase of really having had lessons from the past that you need to look at as what was the blessing that you had out of the teaching when you came together with a person from the past that was like a teacher or an older woman, maybe an older man? And on top of this card is also the Wheel of Fortune, which is a major arcana card, which says you're definitely changing. You're definitely having a change here. Although it's at the moment a bit of blocked, you also had victory in the past and success in the past, but your way of thinking at the moment, Cancer, is not in alignment with positive frequencies. And with that, you pull yourself down into a lower level frequency. Or there is too much desire, too much passion, but also could be depression of certain belief systems. Because when you believe in limits, you create limited people. So it's very important that you know, Cancer, that you have the strength to open the mouth of the lion with gentle power. This always for me is an excellent card of showing me that people have the strength to get through whatever they are presented with, because nothing that we are presented with is too heavy for us if we realize that whatever we are given in outside circumstances, we can overcome. There is definitely in your surroundings the Ace of Rods, which says you will go into new beginnings from August going forward. Your only setback here for your fears, your desires, and your outcome for the end of August is yourself, and maybe a certain event that feels depressing or feels like adversary or in blockage, although in the Rider-Waite deck, these two figures have the chains around their neck, which are lightly hanging around the neck, and you can take them off. By looking at your own emotions, looking at your own thoughts, being the witness to your thoughts, you will unblock, unravel this feeling of being imprisoned or stuck. You're not stuck. You're not imprisoned. You're not blocked. That is just a limited belief in general, which I also see here in your subconscious. You're holding so tight to the coins, to your work, to your money, to your security, to your stability, to whatever you have in life. It might also be that you want to buy a home, that you want to invest wisely. Be, however, careful that you do not manifest scarcity or greed or tight-fistedness of not wanting to really open up to giving and receiving, which is a flow in frequency, a positive flow in frequency. Do not keep on things or old memories or old stuff that doesn't have a good memory for you, that you actually give that away, that you do not clutter your home with unnecessary negative energies of stuff. Also be prepared to open yourself up and not to think that you're a victim in your circumstances, because as soon as you realize that you're not a victim in your circumstances, the near future will give you abundance, fertility, abundance, falling pregnant. And I'm just thinking here of a new friend that I made who is a Cancerian. And I'm also thinking of a client friend. I think he's now in Texas. I speak to him regularly. So there's fertility, there's abundance, there's fruitfulness. Everything is flowing. There's a proper ebb and flow. Let go of negative thinking and having too many desires and wishes, and nothing is focused. Nowhere you made a choice to focus on something. If you live in the future, you will just live in expectations. It will bring anxiety. It will bring a nervousness. It will bring stress. If you stay in today, in the moment, staying focused on gratitude for today, for sunshine in the morning, sunset in the evening, a good night's rest, a beautiful cup of coffee, a nice plate full of warm cooked food. And it's very important that you realize that you're at the moment, at the end of August, in a phase where you can actually open up to new relationships, have really an opening up in general also of your own energy, which then brings about new opportunities, new relationships, and opening up of your physical body as well to maybe receive. And if you want to be pregnant, that there will be pregnancy, that you will become a mother. But if you're male, there's for me this very much the feeling of that you are being faced also with the lower shadow self of yourself, of either going into depression or being tempted to actually act against your better knowing, and too much physicalness, or being too greedy in terms of money, materialism, sexuality, sex, other lower level energies. There's nothing wrong with manifestation of a home or a good life or beautiful food if it's in the right energy. Soon thereafter, when you get yourself out of this blocked, stagnant, lower level frequency, you will definitely celebrate with other people. And thereafter, you will start looking at, what do I really feel like? Who am I really going forward? Who do I want to be today? And I cannot resist that I feel you will want to do everything in love, in a positive energy, in choosing wisely with a higher frequency, and bringing about new emotional experiences into your life that vibrate and resonate at a higher level. If you found a teacher in your life, then listen carefully. If you're meant to be here, teacher, be one. Life is a teacher in all its ways towards us, and look at the blessings life brings you in August. And everything, whether we perceive it as negative or positive, does not matter. It's meant for us. It will bring us blessings no matter what. And sometimes somebody's rejection is God's protection. I want to end on that note. Till next time, if you want a personal reading, go to mariettatjennissen.com.